Hello, everyone. Morgan from Stoic Kingdom here. Have you ever wondered why some people never seem to have to try too hard, and yet good things keep coming to them? They don't chase success, they don't compete and stress, but they always attract great things in life. Do you want to know their secret? Imagine you are standing in front of a small stream. If you keep trying to jump in to catch each fish, you will surely muddy the water and the fish will swim away. But if you sit patiently, gently cast your net, the fish will swim into your net. This is no different in life. You don't have to chase, you just attract. Let what belongs to you come to you. And today, we will explore one of the most interesting life philosophies of Stoicism. Have you heard of it? Stoicism teaches us that instead of chasing things beyond our control, we should focus on improving ourselves and living in accordance with our values. Have you ever wondered how to accept and be content with what you have? Together with Morgan, we will dive into how to apply this philosophy to your daily life. By changing the way you think, learning to let go and finding contentment from within, you will see your life change in a more positive and happier way. Don't forget, at the end of this video, Morgan will share with you some specific lessons and methods that you can practice immediately. These will be the secrets to help you attract the best things in life without having to chase after them. Are you curious? And before we get started on this journey, Morgan wants to ask you a small favor, like subscribe to join our amazing community and leave a comment below saying, "I am resilient." This mantra will help us solidify our commitment to handling difficult situations with grace and strength. Your comment will help YouTube realize that there are many people who need to hear this message. Are you ready to change this situation? Now let's move on to the first topic. Number 1. Attraction stems from within. Have you ever noticed that people who are confident and live true to their values always attract the attention and affection of others? That's not a coincidence. True attraction comes from within us, from the way we perceive and treat ourselves. When you focus on developing yourself, cultivating your personal values, and finding joy from within, you will naturally shine and attract good things to you. Imagine you're a lantern. The brighter you are, the easier it is for you to guide good things to come. Morgan believes that each of us has the potential to become that bright lantern, as long as you dare to change and start from within yourself. There is a story about a man named Marcus, a man who lived according to the Stoic philosophy. Marcus did not run after money or fame. Instead, he spent time developing himself and living in accordance with his values. He never tried to control things that were beyond his control, but focused on what he could change, himself. Did you know? Marcus is Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor famous for his profound philosophy on life. He once said, "There are only two things we need to remember. We are all members of a larger body, and we have the ability to live according to our values." This means that true attractiveness comes from within, from how we see and treat ourselves. When you focus on developing yourself, cultivating your personal values, and finding joy from within, you will naturally shine and attract good things to you. When it comes to Christianity, we can find a surprising parallel. In the Bible, Jesus taught, "Love your neighbor as yourself." This is not only about loving others, but also about loving and respecting yourself. When we truly love and care for ourselves, we become more attractive to others, and good things will naturally come to us. Morgan believes that the power of attraction lies in being able to live true to your own values, without having to pretend or try to be someone else. Have you ever felt that you are not good enough or have to change to please others? That is when you need to stop, look deep inside, and start the journey of self-development from within. Imagine yourself as a lantern. The brighter it is, the easier it is to guide good things to come. The power of inner attraction is a continuous process, not a destination. You need to be patient and trust in this process. Instead of chasing things you can't control, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Morgan wants to encourage you to think about your life and ask yourself, am I living up to my values? Am I truly loving and caring for myself? Start with the smallest things, from taking care of your health and soul to setting goals and values. You will see your life change in a positive and happier way. Join Morgan in taking the first step on this journey. Don't forget, at the end of this video, Morgan will share with you some specific lessons and methods that you can practice immediately. These will be the secrets to help you attract the best things in life without having to chase after them. When we understand that true attraction comes from within, we have laid a solid foundation for positive change in our lives. However, to truly attract good things, we need another important factor. Self-development does not stop at loving and respecting ourselves, but also requires us to reorient the way we perceive and approach life. Have you ever thought that, just by changing the way you think, you can change the world around you? That is the power of mindset. Morgan will explore with you how the right mindset not only helps us accept the nature of life, but also helps us live more harmoniously and happily according to Stoic philosophy. Number 2, mindset orientation. Have you ever wondered why the most successful people often talk about the power of thinking? From Tony Robbins to Jim Rohn, they all claim that the right mindset is the key to a successful and happy life. But what exactly is the right mindset, and how can we orient our thinking in that way? In Stoic philosophy, the right mindset is not just about maintaining a positive attitude, but also about how we accept and face the challenges of life. Epictetus, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, once said, "It is not the things that make people miserable, but the way we think about them." This means that by changing the way we perceive and react to situations, we can completely transform our experiences. In relation to Christianity, we see that the right mindset is also emphasized in the teachings of Jesus. In the Bible, Jesus said, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." Today's suffering is enough. This is a reminder to live in the present and trust in God's plan. When we believe that everything happens for a reason and is under God's control, it becomes easier to accept and face hardships. Morgan believes that the combination of Stoic thinking and Christian faith can give us a deeper insight into how to orient our thinking. Imagine you are standing in front of a tall mountain. If you only focus on the top of the mountain and the difficulties along the way, you will easily become discouraged. But if you focus on each step, enjoy the beauty around you, and trust that you will reach the destination, the journey will become much easier and more enjoyable. Morgan wants you to think about your own life for a moment. Do you ever feel overwhelmed with worries, fears about the future, or regrets about the past. That's when you need to change your perspective. Mindset is not just about accepting reality, but also about finding meaning and value in the little things around you. When you change the way you think, you will find that difficulties are no longer obstacles, but opportunities for you to grow. Think of a real-life example. When you face a big challenge, you can see it as an insurmountable obstacle, or you can see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. The difference between the two is not in the circumstances, but in your mindset. A positive, optimistic, solution-oriented mindset will help you not only overcome difficulties, but also grow and become stronger after each challenge. Morgan believes that the power of mindset is the key to attracting good things in life. When you focus on living true to your values, trusting the process, and accepting everything that happens with gratitude, you will find that what belongs to you will come to you. This is not a miracle, it is a natural law of life. Have you ever wondered how to start changing your mindset? Start with the smallest things. Every day, take a moment to reflect on the good things that have happened, no matter how small. Learn to accept and be grateful for what you have, and always believe that everything happens for a reason. Morgan hopes that you will find inspiration and motivation in these shares. Mindset helps us accept and live in harmony with reality, but to truly attract good things, we need to understand that everything follows inherent natural laws. Once we understand the power of mindset and how it can change our lives, we move on to explore another equally important aspect: natural laws. Have you ever wondered why things happen a certain way, as if there is an invisible law governing everything? Join Morgan in exploring the next topic, where we will learn about how natural laws guide and bring us what is truly ours. Number 3. Natural law. A recent study showed that 80% of the world's most successful people believe in the presence of a natural law governing their lives. It is no coincidence that they achieve great things. They understand and believe in the power of natural order, a factor that helps them attract good things without having to chase them. Natural order says that everything in this world happens in a certain order. We cannot control everything, but we can understand it and live in harmony with it. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Accepting things as they are is the wisest way to live." Stoic philosophy teaches us that, instead of fighting and stressing to change what we cannot control, we should focus on living in accordance with our values and let things come naturally to us. Morgan wants you to think about your life for a moment. Have you ever felt like you were doing everything right, but still not getting what you wanted? That is when you need to stop and reflect on natural order. Sometimes, what we want does not come immediately because it is not the right time. Trust that everything good will come when we are ready and when it is best for us. In Christianity, the natural law is also mentioned a lot. In the Bible, the book of Romans says, "We know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to his purpose." This reminds us that everything happens for a reason and is part of God's plan. We need to trust and accept what God brings to us, whether it is a challenge or a blessing. Imagine life as a river. The water flows with the current, never against it. If you swim against the current, you will feel tired and exhausted. But if you let yourself go with the flow, you will feel much lighter and more comfortable. The natural law is like that river. We need to learn to live in harmony with the flow of life, accepting and trusting the natural process. Morgan advises you to focus on what you can control: yourself, your outlook on life, and how you face challenges. When you live true to your values and trust in the natural law, you will find that good things will come to you. Don't try to change what you can't control. Accept it and live in harmony with it. Have you ever wondered how to start living according to the natural law? Start with the smallest thing. Take time to reflect and be grateful for what you have. Learn to accept and believe that everything has its reasons. Live with gratitude and acceptance every day, and you will find life becomes easier and happier. Morgan hopes that you will find inspiration and motivation from these shares. If you are living according to the natural law, please leave a comment. I live with natural law to spread this positive message to YouTube and everyone else. You guys are awesome for sticking around with Morgan halfway through this video. Let's continue our journey to becoming true Stoics. We've learned about the power of thought direction and natural law. But to truly attract good things, we need to learn to let go of control. Sometimes we try so hard to control everything around us that we forget that it doesn't always bring the desired results. Morgan will explore the next topic with you so that we can find true peace and happiness in life. Number 4. Letting go of control. Do you remember the classic football match between Argentina and France at the 2022 World Cup? The image of Messi on the field in the decisive moment can make us realize an important thing. Sometimes, to achieve success, we need to know how to let go of control. Messi played with passion and confidence, but he also had to accept that he could not control every element of the game. Stoic philosophy teaches that we can only control ourselves, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, and not external events. Epictetus, a famous Stoic philosopher, once said, "It is not the event that disturbs people, but the way they perceive it." This means that we need to learn to accept and let go of what is beyond our control. Think about your own life. Do you ever feel tired of trying to control everything, from work, family to relationships around you? This only adds to stress and anxiety. Instead, learn to let go and trust that everything will work out according to its natural course. In Christianity, Jesus also teaches us the importance of trust and letting go. He said, "Cast your burdens on the Lord, and He will take care of you." This reminds us that not everything is in our hands, and sometimes we need to surrender our worries and burdens to God, trusting that He will guide us through our trials. Imagine you are holding a handful of sand in your hand. The tighter you hold it, the more sand will fall out. But if you let go, the sand will stay still, and you will hold more. Life is like that sand. When we try to control things too much, we lose our peace and happiness. But when we let go and accept, we will find peace in our souls. Morgan believes that the power of letting go not only helps us reduce stress, but also opens the door for us to receive better things. When you accept that not everything is within your control, you will feel lighter and can focus on what really matters, yourself and your values. Ask yourself, am I trying to control things that I cannot change? How can I let go and accept them? Morgan encourages you to try this practice every day. When you encounter a difficult situation, remind yourself that you can only control how you respond, not the situation. Morgan hopes that you will find inspiration and motivation in these shares. Share your thoughts, and remember, what is yours will come to you. Be true to yourself and let the best things happen. We have just explored the power of letting go of control to find true peace and happiness. However, to complete this journey, we need to understand another important aspect more deeply. When we let go of control, we will realize that the present moment is all we really have. Let's move on to the next topic with Morgan to learn how to live fully in each moment and enjoy all the wonders that life brings. Number 5. The power of now. Have you ever stopped to observe the street sweepers working at dawn? They do what many people might consider a trivial job, but they do it with all their heart and spirit. For them, every moment is an opportunity to do their job well, to contribute to the community. From this image, we can learn a profound lesson about the power of now. Stoic philosophy teaches that our lives are only meaningful when we live each moment to the fullest. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Live as if it were your last, stripping away all that is unnecessary." Remember, you have only today. When we truly understand and live by this philosophy, we will see that worrying about the past or the future is just an unnecessary burden. Only the present truly exists and is worth our attention. In Christianity, Jesus also encourages us to live in the present. He said, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has its own worries." This emphasizes that we need to live each moment to the fullest, trusting that God will take care of everything else. When we learn to live in the present, we will find the peace and happiness we seek. Morgan wants you to think about your own life. Have you ever felt tired of worrying about the future or regretting the past? Stop and ask yourself, am I really living in the present? Am I enjoying every moment that life brings? When you start living fully in each moment, you will find that life becomes more beautiful, lighter, and more meaningful. Imagine you are sitting in a park, breathing in the fresh air and listening to the birds singing. This is the power of the present, living in this moment and enjoying it with all your senses. When we focus on the present, we will feel the magic and beauty of life, which we often miss. Morgan believes that the power of the present not only helps us reduce stress, but also gives us a more meaningful life. Start small. Take time to watch the sunset, enjoy a cup of tea, or simply listen to your children's laughter. Let each moment become a beautiful memory in your life. Have you ever wondered how to start living fully in the present? Start by stopping for a moment during the day to breathe deeply, to feel your surroundings, and to be grateful for what you have. Morgan encourages you to practice this every day, and you will see your life become more beautiful and happier. When we live fully in each moment, we not only find peace but also open the door to discover true happiness from within. Happiness is not something far away or dependent on external factors. Happiness is an inner state, a joy that comes from gratitude and satisfaction with the present life. Let's move on to the final topic with Morgan. This will be the best part of the video, where Morgan will share the secrets to help you find and nurture true happiness in life. Number 6. Seeking inner happiness. Denmark is known as the happiest country in the world, although it is not the richest place or has the most beautiful climate. What makes people there always feel peaceful and happy? Stoic philosophy teaches that true happiness does not come from external factors such as money, fame, or status, but from inner peace. Epictetus, a famous Stoic philosopher, once said, "The rich man is not he who has much, but he who needs little." This reminds us that true happiness comes from being grateful and content with what we have, from living simply and accepting ourselves. Have you ever felt that no matter how much success or material things you have, you are still not truly happy? This is because we often look for happiness outside ourselves, forgetting that true happiness lies within ourselves. Stop and ask yourself, what really brings me joy and peace? Am I living in accordance with my values? In Christianity, Jesus also taught about finding happiness within. He said, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." This quote emphasizes that when we live with a pure heart, when we seek and nurture spiritual values, we will find true happiness from within. Morgan believes that to find inner happiness, we need to learn to be grateful for what we have, live simply, and nurture spiritual values. Take time every day to reflect, to find the small but meaningful things in your life. Learn to love and care for yourself, and you will see that true happiness is not far away. This is the most important part of today's video. Have you ever wondered how to start the journey of finding inner happiness? Start by taking time every day to reflect, to be grateful for what you have, and to nurture your spiritual values. Morgan encourages you to practice this every day, and you will see your life become more beautiful and happier. Dear friends, Morgan is truly grateful to you for taking the time to accompany and explore the profound philosophies on this journey. Lessons from Stoic philosophy not only help us live a more peaceful life, but also help us attract good things naturally, right? Morgan hopes that these shares have brought you moments of reflection, inspiration, and motivation to change your life for the better. Life is a challenging journey, but when we learn to live true to our values and accept everything that happens, we will find true happiness. Remember, you don't need to run after anything. Focus on developing yourself, living fully in each moment, and trusting that what belongs to you will come to you. True happiness lies within each person's soul, and Morgan believes that you can find it. Thank you so much for watching and supporting Morgan. Your presence, thoughts, and feelings that you share really make each video much more meaningful. Please share your thoughts right below this video. Don't forget to like and follow so you don't miss the next videos. Let's continue to explore and change your life with Morgan, to live a meaningful and happy life. Remember, Morgan is always here to accompany and share with you. Be true to yourself and receive the best things. See you in the next videos.